Jim, an absolutely excellent fight back from your team today. You must be very proud.
Yes, it was showed a lot of character, you know, a young side. Obviously the first goal was a wonder goal. Obviously the elements helped, but you've got to give the boy a lot of credit. He took it on and executed great. I don't think many goalkeepers would have stopped it because it's swerving, it's dipping, a lot of pace on it. And then to give away a gift for the second goal, you know, the young kid, 17 years of age, he control of the ball, but just a short pass back put us in trouble. But I've got to say it shows a lot of character, because that young kid came on and then never let that affect him and played well with another 17-year-old kid making his debut at heart of defence. He was magnificent. And I thought today we didn't feel sorry for ourselves, we just picked ourselves up. The goal, I think, before half time was a big goal, because obviously it gives us the momentum going in at half time, and we knew that if we could get it back to 2-2, then, you know, pressure would be on Ayr United, and fortunately that's the way that it worked out. So terrific performance, and to give a good team like Ayr United on their own patch after 2 tough cup ties we've had against them, 2 goal start and come out on top, speaks volumes for the players.
We're beginning to think we should ask you not to turn up someday, because but it's got to be said, you've got a young team that really seems to have bonded well.
They're a great bunch to work with. They're a bit naive at times, they make some mistakes. Listen, you're not going to get every game, you know, going for you. Sometimes you have to get these knocks, like last week, and some games that you're struggling a little bit. But this is a great thing about this young team. They learn from it. You know, they put it behind them and they go into the next game, and even when things don't start so well, they know, I know instantly they're going to give everything they can to the end of the whistle, whether it works out for them or not. So sometimes you have to make mistakes to learn from them, and that's what we've been doing there this year. Early on we made mistakes and got punished, and you know, we still make the occasional mistake like today and get punished, but at the end of the day they're getting better and better, and to sort of bleed 2 young 17-year-olds in here today in their first, it was Ryan Williamson's first away game with the first team, so
his pace down the wing, especially in the second half, and he's cutting into the box was at times fantastic. Terrifying for an
He's as good a young full-back, you know, he's got everything, he's got the height, the pace, the football, the quick feet, reads the game well, and a will to do well, and you know, he was excellent again today.
But then you're talking about height with him, but you get Falkingham, who's a well-used term for Scottish football, a real terrier who just gets stuck in.
The best player on the park today.
Passes the ball.
Best player on the park, gets involved in, sets the standard, great captaincy, determined, gets on the ball, always makes himself available, and he's got a real will to win a football match, and you need that, and I think he's the one that, for me, that just spreads through the team, but it comes from him, and that's great leadership from him.
After such a promising first half, you must be a very unhappy manager today.
So disappointed with the guys after that. We were cruising, first half 2-0, scored an absolute wonderful goal, as good a goal you ever see here. For a player who's different class, he does these things, he can pass the ball great, but he's got fantastic vision. The goal was, I just stood there and applauded, as probably everybody else on the ground did. Then we got a second goal for putting the ball in behind them, which caused them problems all day. Got the second goal, and feeling in at half time, I felt we would have won the game comfortably. But we didn't. We were only strong enough mentally to see the game out at half time, and we went in and gave them a lift, and they came back out, and as I say, they got the lift for that goal just before half time, and they played well in the second half.
Did they adapt to the conditions better than you in the second half?
We were the best. I said it before the game actually, whoever adapts to the conditions the best will win the game. We done it first half, they done it second half, but they done more in the second half. So, you could say that, but it's not daily conditions. Dunfermline went and scored 4 goals when it was a horrific day, so I felt we should have done better in the second half.
One positive point, Craig Malcolm again. Seems to be really up for it again, really into hard tackling, almost midfielder first half, and again when you put him up front, charging down and everything that was there.
That's Malky does that. I thought he done really well in their first half again. I thought we all did great first half, but to get away that goal is a killer for us. But we've got to be stronger, we've got to be mentally stronger to deal with that and come out in the second half, and we're still winning the game at half time. That's the thing that's disappointing me. To be 2-0 and lose 4 goals it's just not acceptable. we asked the guys to play a certain way in the second half because of the conditions and just get it in behind them, and every time we did, we caused them a problem. The goalkeeper was lashing things out for throw-ins, defenders were kicking out for throw-ins 30 yards for the goal, but we decided we wanted to try play some nice football, and we kept getting the ball away. And you're getting the ball away 40-50 yards for your own goal and you're going to get punished, and we did. Our decision making today was no great, and that's what's cost us the game in the end up.
Was the change with Kevin Kyle to try and play the ball for the conditions, keeping it lower, or was it just another reason?
Just didn't think Kevin was having a great game, and we felt we put Malky up there. He's going to rumble about up there. He chases everything. It's a lost cause for him. If any ball in behind, he's going to make it a 50-50 or try his very best to do that. And that's the type of game it was, especially late on from out to try and get something back when we went 3-2. But we didn't do enough again. That's the way we've played against Dunfermline this year is. We've been so hot and cold, and it's disappointing. They're going to be up the road with their 3 points. So,
Jim Jeffries saying, playing against a really good Ayr team, he's saying he's complimenting the team, and he says they just seem to have done the right things.
It's easy to say that when you win the game. I'm sure Jim does think we're a decent enough team, but I'm not interested in what MD thinks. I just want us to win games, and the fact that we've no won the game when we're 2-0 today I can't accept that. No. We've told the boys what we think. So we're now going into a run of 4, 5, 6 games now where we think we should be winning them. So it's up to us to lift ourselves and go and get the points and keep ourselves in that playoff position.
Forfar's not an easy place to go to.
But it's still I think if you look at the squads, if we go up there and play as well as we can, we'll win the game. But say it's easy saying that. You've got to go up and do the right things and do the things that we asked them to do, and if we do that, we'll do well.
How do you get them back? Their heads must be a bit down. How do you get them back up?
Just go in and you train right, and we go and work towards next Saturday, because it's not going to be pretty up there. We're going to have to play a lot of games over this next month or so, but it's not going to be nice, and you're going to have to win ugly at times. And it's all great saying you want to go and win the game by passing the ball all the time, but when it's windy like that and raining like that, sometimes you've got to put it in behind, and it cause teams problems, because teams in this league are not good enough to defend against that. And we're probably one of them today. We didn't defend well enough against Dunfermline, so that'll be the plan. We need to go up there and go and get back into winning ways.
Were there any injuries at the end of the game? Because we noticed Lithgow pulled his leg slightly at one point, started holding his leg. Has that been reported back?
I will not know anything until probably Monday or Tuesday. Boys can go home and get a rest and see how they feel in the morning, and we'll get them patched up. But he's no said anything, so we'll see.
Thanks very much, Ian.